Welcome to the Scoot in the Air YouTube channel. Now, look, I don't want you to think that I'm getting some kind of special information. I don't want you to think that I have special contact with anybody concerning this. But this report is coming out from the Pentagon sometime this month. It's expected to be released from the Pentagon. And we have been told up to this point that it's going to include conclusive information that UFOs exist. This is based on the extensive studying of radar videos that have been picked up by Navy pilots and military pilots. And on my radio show on WWL, I've talked about UFOs before. And again, it's not that I have any kind of special contact with anybody. But here's what you need to be prepared for when this report comes out. Really nothing new. I mean, seriously, it's not going to be conclusive. We're getting some early signs about what it's going to be about. And it's going to say that, well, we don't know if they're UFOs. We don't know if they're alien, if they're piloted by aliens. We don't know if they came from another planet, but we can't rule anything out. And I've always believed that the presidents of the United States, the ex-presidents, are quite aware that we have been visited. I don't think the government wants the American people to know that. When you look at these videos from these Navy pilots and how these, whatever it is, these spherical objects, how they dart around, and one of them went into the ocean and came back out. I mean, it's crazy. It can't be explained by anything that we know or anything that we think we're going to know in the future. Somebody predicted that the way these things are aerodynamically designed and the way they move indicates that this may be from a life form hundreds or thousands of years more advanced than us. Now, is it realistic to believe that out there in all of the universe, now we know our solar system, we grew up learning that as kids, but with our whole solar system, there's stuff beyond our solar system. We don't even know what it is. We've had spacecraft that have journeyed beyond our solar system. Could we have encountered somebody? Could somebody have found one of those spacecraft and taken the information and found us here? It's possible. Obviously, they don't mean us any harm because, you don't hear about, even with close encounters. Okay, so there's a little probing going on here and there. I hope they use some KY. There's some probing going on, but you don't really hear about anything, vicious happening. That's left for the movies. So is it that unrealistic that there's life out there somewhere? And that maybe it's so sophisticated that we are meaningless to them. Our life form is so primitive on this planet that we're meaningless. For example, what if we find microorganisms on Mars? That would be life on Mars. However, it's of interest to us, but it's not that fascinating to the average person. And so I'm kind of wondering if maybe this advanced civilization or these advanced beings travel here and see us and we mean nothing to them. Here's a comment from attorney Stephen Rue. I have represented several aliens. It was an out of this world experience. Good for you. I mean, aliens deserve representation too. I mean, you come to America and, you get representation, whether you come across the border or you come, through space. You're an alien. Anyway, I believe that these are real UFOs. I don't think the government wants us to know. And I think that there is a very strong possibility that these have been piloted by some kind of life form that is far, far advanced from us. And obviously, they don't want to hurt us, which is good news. So, what do you think? We'll have to wait till this report comes out. And again, I think the government is making it seem like they've got all this information, but they really they don't want to tell us. I don't think they want to tell us what they know. Now, look, I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, in spite of my attire. I am not a conspiracy theory guy, but I do believe that there's conclusive evidence that life is out there. Some form of life is out there, but they don't want us to know. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, wait. I'm getting some special signals right now, so I have to take off.